Hey everybody, how are you today? Trienne Topp here. So excited to share with you today 3 things to do when you feel like what you really want to do is quit. So 3 things that you can do when you feel like what you really want to do is quit. And we've all been there, right? We've all been like, I need to cancel all of my subscriptions and I need to make sure that, I never think about this dream that I'm trying to go after ever again because it's just driving me crazy. Well, I'll tell you, I felt that way a number of times as well. And one of the things that always came back to was how uncomfortable I felt being and living incomfortable because I always knew that I had a message to give and I was made for more. And even more now, what I think about is the fact that I have so much that I want to share. And it's not only that I want to share from experience, but I want to share the importance of women using their voice to lead their families, lead their organizations, lead their teams, and the possibility of being able to lead within an organization when you don't have that titled position. Because I know that how important that ripple effect is for you guys when you are in a company and you're like, I feel really good about what I'm doing right now. So what happens when you go home? You have that I feel really good energy with your spouse. You have that I feel really good. I feel really confident with your kids. And it completely changes your family dynamic, but it also is going to completely change the way that you're feeling about yourself. And it motivates you to continue to go to that next level. So, going to share with you real quick 3 things that leaders do because we know someone who can lead themselves can easily lead others when you feel like you want to completely give up. So, first thing I want to share is it is really important for you to remind yourself of your why, right? So, why is it that you even want to go after this dream or suggest this project to your boss or whatever that piece is, whatever it is that you're going after that makes you feel just a tad bit uncomfortable to go after it, why do you want to do that? So for me, for a long time, it came down to using my voice, but also it came down to some time freedom. And let me be very clear, being a entrepreneur is not going to give you complete time freedom. Here's the difference. It is going to give you the opportunity to decide how you are going to spend your time. And I'll tell you right there, the decision is the piece that is worth it. The fact that you create your own schedule, right? But even when you remind yourself of the why, I mean, here's the basic why. Who doesn't want to be happier and more confident when they are with their spouse and their family? I know I do. When I know that I am killing it, when I am crushing it in my business, when I am crushing it in our goals, then I know that I can come back to my family and I can be completely present with them because I feel really good about where I'm at in my business. So remind yourself why you even started. And one of the things that I absolutely love to do is go back through some of either my client testimonials or go through some messages that I might have gotten, or I'll go through my notes and I'll be like, right there, we had a transformation. Right there, I know that we made a difference in her life. Okay. Number 2, when you feel like you just want to give up, number 2, reconnect with your thoughts. I missed a word in my banner there. Reconnect with your thoughts. I learned this from my coach last year, Kyra Casey, how important it is for us to learn to meditate, learn to listen to our intuition or our gut, really understand that those nudges and those ideas that come to you, they are not for no reason. They are there because it gets you being able to take the chance to look at that and go, could I do something with that? Is that a message for me? So one of my favorite things to do when I need to reconnect with my thoughts, not only do I do it during my morning routine, which I can share with you, but I go for a walk. I put in some earbuds and I just get that fast pace and my energy back where it belongs so that I can create at my highest level. Now, I can be listening to a meditation at the time. I love listening to Amanda Francis, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I also really love to just listen to high powered, high energy music, right? So, whatever gets you back into that state of creation and confidence and getting those ideas flowing, that's where you want to get back to. Okay. So, the number 3 thing that you can do when you just want to quit is journal it out. Sit down and say, where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? What are some things that could be in the gap for me that I need to close? But here's another thing. Some of the reasons that come behind us wanting to quit is imposter syndrome. Some of the reason behind that imposter syndrome is being like, why me? Why now? Am I the person that could do that? Can I bring this message out to the world? And I'm going to say, if it comes to you, it was meant for you. So one of the things that I have my clients do is start to journal their proudest moments. It's my coach kind of explained it to me yesterday as well, which was so interesting. Is we've got this mountain in front of us, right? And we're striving, we're going after it. And once we look at this mountain and, oh my gosh, we've got all this way to go, I've got all these things that I want to do that are on my plan, we forget to look behind us and go, oh shit, look where I've come from, right? We forget to look behind and say, those experiences made me who I am today. We forget to look back there and go, oh my gosh, like I have overcome some stuff to get me where I'm at right now. And I am so proud of those experiences and the person that I'm becoming along the journey. So the other thing that you can do when you journal is just making your list of gratitudes and to get yourself in that feeling of receivership, right? So it could start with 3 to 5 gratitudes, which is what I have as part of my morning rush routine. Or some days it could be 100, whatever we need to do to get us into the proper energy of feeling that gratitude and feeling like you're worthy and feeling like you are ready to take on the freaking world. You know what I mean? The next thing that you can do when it comes to journaling is you can go, okay, so if this is the mountain that I'm looking at, right? What are those steps? Okay, you can use a mountain analogy, you can use a ladder, you can use like a timeline, however you want to do it. The point is, what are some of those short-term targets that you could hit in the next week, 2 weeks, 21 days, so that you can go to your next level? And don't forget along the way to make sure that you are celebrating the fact that you have gone to that milestone, and then look ahead and go, okay, cool. What's next? Got that. Acknowledge it, appreciate it, gratitude for it, right? And move on to the next. You know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have a bonus for you. So here's your bonus. Number 4 thing that you can do as a leader when you feel like you just want to give up, you just want to quit. Okay. Above all, stay in your own lane. Don't be comparing yourself to somebody that you just heard on a podcast. Don't watch someone else's video and say, oh, I wish I could be her. Don't read a book and say, oh my gosh, I could never do that. My picture's falling off the wall. Squirrel. Make sure that above all, you are comparing yourself to the best you. Stay in your own lane and focus on your next level. It's the best thing that you can do. Otherwise, you're going to have like octopus arms. You're going to be looking at everybody's things and you're going to go, oh, I would love to do that. Oh, I'd love to do that. Oh, I'd love to do that. And here's an example. I have been wanting to do a podcast for 6 months, people, 6 months, but it is just not the right moment for me to do something like that, because that is going to distract me from some of these other targets that I have in my next 3 to 6 months, right? So, okay, I'd love to have a podcast. Sweet. I put that on the back burner. I put it on the back burner until I feel like I can 100% focus on that and get that into my regular routine. Okay. So I want to let you guys know that Time to Lead is reopening. We had Time to Lead for 6 weeks from the end of March to the beginning of May. And I have to tell you guys, it did not feel like enough time. I know that we definitely have more to work on and more to share. So, Time to Lead is going to be reopening on August 1st. This time it's going to be a 12-week program. I am so excited to reopen this because I believe that we need more leadership voices in this world. We need more people to stand up and strive for what it is that they want and to be able to speak about it. So, if you know anybody who has maybe interest in going into a leadership role within their company or their organization, or maybe they're running a team and they're just not feeling like they are getting either the best connections with their team or the engagement with their team, or they want to learn how to run a meeting better, or they want to learn how to run trainings better. Time to Lead is an exciting program to do because we definitely connect, and you're going to get some one-on-one in this 12-week program. All right. If you are interested or want more information on Time to Lead, just put lead in the comments down below, or you can send me a private message. And I will talk to you guys on the next training. Have a great day.